Hello everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. So today we have this wonderful shawl and you can see all of the amazing colors. I also have an amazing pattern to show you so that these colors can really pop like they do. So yeah, if you want to see what I used and how I did it, make sure to stay tuned. This is going to be beginner friendly as always, so don't be afraid even if you don't have a lot of experience. Let's go! Okay, so here is the Ferris wheel yarn. You can see here all of the colors. So purple and blue are dominating for now, but you're going to be able to see all the colors of the rainbow later. So this is Lion brand and we have the color number 600 or vintage carousel. And let's see some other details on here. It's for a 5mm crocheting hook. I'll take a little bit bigger one. And we have here the 3 ounces or 85 grams, 270 yards or 247 meters. So it's one ball, one scarf. And yeah, that's what we're going to be doing as well. And it's 100% acrylic. So let's get started from the middle. As always, I'm pulling this tiny section out that's actually meant for it. And then I'll find the beginning thread. And we're gonna do a magic ring. So for that, this is the position you wanna have. And then you go in and you take your thread with you and the working thread is on the left hand. Okay, so now we're gonna do 3 chains to get started. Then we're going to do a yarn over and we're going to do a treble, and after that 2 chains and then 2 trebles again. Okay, so I'm going to show you what we have. This is symmetrical. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the height is the same, although we started here with the 3 chains. That's just so we get the same height. Then we have a treble, and that's the first section. And then on the other end, we have 2 trebles that mimic the exact shape. And that's how we have the 4. And on top, we also have the 2 chains that just kind of serve to give some distance between the 2 pieces. So now we can pull this beginning thread tight. We don't need to ring anymore since we have our first row, so to speak, done. And then we can get started with a new row. So I'm going to do 3 chains again and then I'm going to turn. And then into this spot right here, we're going to do another treble. Then we're going to do 2 chains. And then we're going to go into the middle here, just underneath the chains. So the 2 chains we did in the last row, that's where we're going to go in and do 2 more trebles. Then again 2 trebles, or 2 chains and then 2 trebles. So we're repeating the structure that we had on the bottom. And when you take a look at it, you can see it one on top of another. So 2 trebles and 2 trebles on the other side in between the 2 chains. And then we have this outer section. So we're going to go around these chains that we started the last row with. And we're going to do 2 chains and around these chains. I'm talking faster than I'm working, so the 2 chains and then around here, we're going to do 2 trebles. And yeah, we're always starting with chains just because we can't really start with a treble. And then we have another treble, so 2 trebles at the beginning, 2 chains. Then we have this section, and then we repeat basically the mirrored version on the other end. So we have the 2 trebles, 2 chains, 2 trebles in the middle, and then we end with 2 chains, 2 trebles. So it's all in 2s today. So again, 3 chains for the height, we turn into the very first spot that we see. We go underneath and we do another treble. Then we're going to do 2 chains, and around the next big section we're going to do our entire structure. So 2 trebles, 2 chains, 2 trebles, all around that big section. There we go. So it's always a doubled structure in the end. It's just the beginning that's a little bit different in the end. So now we go around the middle here with the same thing again. So 2 trebles, 2 chains, and 2 trebles. The 2 chains are always going to be between these 2 trebles, and then at the end we're going to have 2 trebles more, just so we have an even beginning and end, or even edges. So you can always see where your double structures are by finding the chains, and then the trebles are going to be around them. Anyway, let's continue. So we're again doing 2 trebles, 2 chains, 2 trebles. When you see 2 chains on the bottom, that's what you need to do on top. Last section needs 2 chains and 2 trebles. So you can see that we have the 2 trebles at the very end, then we have the chains that build a spot for the new row, for new elements, and then we have 3 times our V structure here. And it kind of builds a nice, it almost reminds me of seashells. So I like to call it the shell shape, but you can call it the V shape or anything else. And anyway, we're gonna keep growing in this direction, so basically diagonally. And that way our rows are gonna grow and our shawl is slowly but surely gonna take its shape. And wherever, like we said, you see 2 chains, you know what you need to do. And that's where your shawl is gonna grow. Okay, so now we can start the next row. So again, 3 chains. I'll show it one more time just so you're absolutely sure in what you're doing, and then you can continue from there on in the same manner. So 2 trebles, or 1 treble since we had the 3 chains, 2 chains after that, and then the entire V structure or the entire shell. Then into the next section, 2 trebles, 2 chains, and 2 trebles. And then in the middle here, again, the same thing. This is the very middle of the row. So now here we're going in between. And then we have this one last section where we do the full structure. Then 2 chains, and we just need the very end to be the same as the very beginning. So we're doing 2 trebles around the chains of the last row. And you can see how this is developing, so this is what it looks like. So this is going to be pretty big since you can see the empty spots are pretty big, so you can call it a knit pattern, I guess, but it looks wonderful, and I'll be back when I do a bit more with colors. So we have a really nice size in the meantime, and you can see here what it looks like. It has a really cute shape, and you can see all of the colors on here. So we definitely have some rows going on, some stripes, and I really like how nicely they contrast and also how many different ones we have in the ball of yarn. So yeah, we have a lot of blue like we saw in the beginning, but also a lot of yellow, orange, a little bit of pink, and different shades. Definitely looks amazing. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed today's project. Feel free to let me know what you think. You can also subscribe to the channel, and if you'd like, feel free to click on the notification bell so you never miss a new video that we post. Thanks for watching. See you in our next project. Bye!